I want to do a full Ironman next. That's my next big goal is when I'm 35. And I think it gives me 2.5 years to train for it.
What's been your biggest challenge this past year?
I ran a marathon last year
Dang,
and
dude.
I kind of laugh about it because, there's like this whole thing when men hit their 30s or their 40s, they pick something and they pick
Yeah.
barbecue, something. Like, I guess I picked running. But year before last, I was hanging out with some buddies of mine, and one of them was saying that he had ran a marathon a couple years ago and he got injured in this whole thing. And I made this from, I looked at him and I said, "You ran a 26 miles." He's like, "Yeah, 26, man." And I said, "How long did it take you?" And he, whatever, 4.5 hours that it ran. I said, "That sounds really hard."
Yeah.
I looked at him and he goes, "Yeah." And I was, dang, I guess I got to do it now. Right? Like my boy said, he did it, and there's another one there, and he's like, "Let's go, let's just all go run a marathon together." And so I signed up there, and I had not ran. I played soccer my whole life, but I started running, and running a marathon taught me this crazy lesson because the marathon itself is not hard. It
Yeah.
is cold, but it's the journey getting there, right? And running those 26 miles on that day of the marathon is the victory lap because nobody talks about the 20s and the 18s and the running 40 miles a week and 50 miles a week leading up to it, right? But I was telling the same friend this morning, we're having a conversation about it. I said, I want to do a full Ironman next. That's my next big goal is when I'm 35. And I think it gives me 2.5 years to train for it. I've been working for, I guess, about a year on it, but I want to do a full marathon, a full Ironman because running that marathon last year, there's so many times every day where life is hard.
Mhm.
And I think this ain't got nothing on mile 24, right? I was crying and like limping and my legs hurt and I was cramped and I had blisters and I was bleeding in 6 different places and I still had 2 more miles to go. And going through the buyout in a family business this past year, there's so many times where it's like, "Hey man, we're running a marathon. We're in the marathon. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Just keep your eyes on the horizon and keep pushing." And that taught me so much. And now I want to just push it further because I know there's going to be something harder than working through a family buyout, which was very pleasant and everyone was nice, but it was very emotional. And I'm sure we'll get into that about some crazy emotions of a family buyout. But I'm going to go run another marathon this year just to show myself that I can do hard things.
Yeah.